situation. Let's see. Is there a motorcycle that gets hit? And no, it's a car. Oh, there it is. Oh! Here we go. How your life can change in a second. It can actually change less than a second. The more you know. Okay, we got a left turner in the truck, so hopefully a motorcyclist sees that before entering the intersection, because this is an orange stage situation. Let's see. Is there a motorcycle that gets hit? And no, it's a car. Oh, there it is. Oh! Oh, okay, it's a bag of leaves. The pickup driver thought he can handle it.
This entire situation in slow motion, we can notice that the biker was really lucky. Nothing happened.
Oh, this is a motorcyclist? Yeah, so it's a bag of leaves.
Objects flying his way.
Oh, there's a Bud Light bottle. Oh, what the heck was that? That would have been painful no matter what. Oh, man. Whoa. Fire department checking on the driver. Look at the driver right next to MotoStar's face. Pretty bad. He doesn't look very happy. He's getting his blood pressure and vitals taken. Thankfully, it hit the rear of the truck. Oh, that could have been so bad. Look at that. Let me get out of the way. Look at that. Woo, exactly. Final Destination style. Not much we can do. This is just one of those things that we are going to witness as we are riding our motorcycle. If we're involved in something like this, your safety is number one. Your safety. So even in a car crash, you need to remain calm, ensure your own safety. Very important. Now, you want to stop major bleeds, assess the severity. But right here, thinks he can make it. You see, look at the SUV. See how the front end is down? It's because the massive amount of brake pressure, you're getting weight on that front tire. Excuse me, those front tires. Impact. And now we're going to have stuff flying all over the place. We got a water bottle down there. Bud Light is water. Tastes like pee, but it's water. And then we got a spare tire. And then we have all of these things coming at you. Now, this one actually hit him and bounced up. And there is that limb saw. So let's go ahead and watch it in slow motion. They do it in slow motion for us. Get it? Not good. So what do we do here? It's the freak accident. Hopefully you have gear. That is your safety net. Gear is your safety net. There we go. We're going here. JL Moto.
Care about other road users deliberately riding directly towards
good position for safety. So he's planning his ride pretty well. And I just looked down for a quick second, and that's when the vehicle showed up. But he has a good position for safety. Let's go ahead and put that back on the screen once we get to this part right here. So he saw the uncommon thing in a common situation. We have headlights in front of us in our lane, so he's positioned already off to the side. We located that hazard, so now all he has to do is go bloop. Because he's going to let this vehicle stay here. He's going to let that vehicle stay here. What happened here? What happened to my line? There we go. Somebody was licking the marker, had to get a new one. So this person's going to go this way, we could just go here, and this person's going to take up the whole lane if they need to get back into their lane. That's pretty much what's going to happen. So the truck is just going to do what it needs to do because it can't get back into his lane. So we just need to move over. And he's in a good spot for safety. Imagine being all the way over on the left side and having to swerve all the way over here, when all we could do is just be right here and swerve here. Now this position, this one that he's currently in, gives you the best space cushions between all the vehicles that travel here. So if they accidentally do something like this or kind of go over the line, you're not going to get clipped. You're going to be over there. Plus, it gives you the best line of sight. Look how far down you could see. So he's in an amazing position for safety. He's located the hazard. Now he just has to adapt and maybe possibly navigate. But here's the thing. Something like this, it is a definite orange stage. You have to do something. It's pretty obvious. You have to do something. Don't wait for them to do something. You need to do something. So let's see what he does again. I was looking down last time.
What are you doing?
Oh, look at a nice quick adaptation. Imagine swerving from all the way lane position 1 to get over here. So he's already positioned himself for safety and for success. No wasted movements. An absolute smart rider. So let's go ahead and get JL Moto a nice little round of applause. Show of hands in the comments if you have crashed your motorcycle or ever had to deal with motorcycle insurance. Go ahead and write it down. For those of you that don't even have motorcycle insurance or you're looking to possibly get a better deal, Progressive is sponsoring this video and wanted me to talk to you about how easy it is to get a quote. So I decided to go ahead and get one myself, and it took me less than 3 minutes to do the whole process, absolutely free. Got an email with the quote, and now I'm working through the process there. Go ahead and do it. Links in the description. Very quick, very easy. I'll see you in the video.
The biker
fuel burn.
was riding behind the situation required
it's
another
right at like what, dusk or
concentration fade
dawn.
completely.
Little uncommon thing. Oh, whoa! Motorcyclist came from behind, hit the handlebars, knocked this dude down. What a jerk! Like, I gotta get to my girl's house. She said her parents aren't home, so he just kept going and hit the person right next to him. Good thing he's got full gear. I don't think he knew the rider. So let's go ahead and watch this. We're going to be riding on the interstate or the freeway. We have everything kind of situated. It looks like we're on our way to work. This looks like almost a morning sun versus a dusk thing. So it looks like we're on our way to work. Super early in the morning, maybe groggy a little bit. Kind of like how we are here in the class right now. A little bit groggy. Need some of my Mountain Dew. It's a little bit early here. But we're going to be riding down here. We have a motorcyclist coming up from behind. But we were kind of prepped and ready for this uncommon thing. We're looking up ahead. We see something uncommon, which is going to be that vehicle on the side of the road off the left. So we're like, okay, so this is a huge hazard right here. So we're starting to slow down a little bit. So there's a lot of factors really going on. We got that thing. We got a bunch of lights right here. We have a good position for safety, though. We have really good line of sight. We're going to try our best to adapt to that situation. And we just didn't see the dude behind us hauling ass and then hits our handlebars and knocks us down. So he's being a little dumb, not being a smart rider. And there's the impact. Looks like he has a passenger. Yeah, he's got a passenger with him. Looks like they're going to school. Not the Fireman or Motorcycle Training Concepts, I don't believe. But they're going to do something. They're getting their way out of there. Maybe they're going to steal it after he crashes the bike. I don't know. But they hit that handlebar really quickly. Now, I don't know if he did it on purpose. I don't see a hand sticking out. It's super blurry. Who knows? They could have just done this. But that's going to be the impact, and he's going to be sliding around the ground. Hit that car that he is trying to avoid. And here it is, and one more time, we're going to get smacked by the handlebars, just not paying attention, wasn't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Hauling ass, lane filtering, caused somebody else to crash. And look at his arm. So his jacket kind of rolled up on him. He has a full gauntlet glove, so you see the necessary protection, or the really good protection that a gauntlet glove would do. It's going to cover all the way up your wrist, and then if you don't have a jacket on, that's what the rest is going to look like. But you know, if your jacket kind of got pulled up because you didn't zip it all the way closed, this is what could happen. But his wrist is actually kind of protected. He's got full gear on. Looks like he's got pants right here. He's got pants and boots and gauntlet gloves. He has a helmet, so he's got full gear. So being a smart rider, you need to be acquiring and utilizing personal protective equipment, which is what he's doing. You know, he's being situationally aware, saw that uncommon thing in a common situation right there, that vehicle. Just couldn't do all of it. Way too much going on. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. So make sure you check that out. But if you want to check out some other things like this video right here, or this video right here, please do so. It supports the channel. Click that like button, by the way. Check into class. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around.